The Indian River Campground is a federal Forest Service campground located in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, north of Manistique and about halfway between Manistique and Shingleton. The campground is also a canoe access for the Indian River and about the halfway point for the Indian River canoe route, making this an excellent spot to stop on your canoe travels through the river. The campground only offers 5 sites, and the cost is $22 per night for the 5 sites. There is hand pump water, but look how rusty that water is.
And it's
so you're going to probably want to pack your own or maybe filter from the river. When I was here at this campground, there was actually not a single site that was being used. All 5 campsites were available, but you could definitely tell that some of the sites had recently been used by the really strong odor of rotting fish. Somebody had clearly caught some fish out of the river and disposed of the remains in the dumpsters that are definitely not meant to hold fish parts, and the entire campground stunk absolutely horrible. Despite the smell, I'm going to walk through to each of the 5 sites and take a quick look at them. They do all have a fire ring and a picnic table, and a couple of the sites are pull-through sites, so you have easy access with whatever kind of rig you are pulling, or just convenience for your tent and your vehicle. There was an outhouse there, and you could also see the trash cans beside it that the awful smell was coming from. At first I had to double take and make sure there wasn't something large and dead over there before I realized that it was definitely the smell of rotting fish. Here we are at campsite number 4. You can see some of these are nice large sites, and there's plenty of trees around them. Site number 4 is another nice pull-through site here. Really, all of the sites were pretty decent for what you would expect to be shaped more like a state forest campground, but given the fact that this is right off M94, I was really surprised there's nobody camping here. There's a small little recreation area and a footpath that leads us down to the river, so we're going to take a quick hike on that, and then, I'll be honest, I'm going to get the heck out of here because the smell is really strong. So the trail to the river is actually through site 5. So this foot trail actually comes right off of one of the campsites here. There's a small stairway that goes down to the river. And when I say small stairway, I mean like less than 100 steps. It's actually a pretty decent climb down and back out. And once you get down here though, you have a pretty decent view of the river. If you're planning on trying to do some fishing, I would definitely recommend you bring some waders or plan on getting out in the river. There's not really awesome access to fish from the shore, and if you're fly fishing like you should be, you probably really don't want to be fishing from shore anyways. But you can see there's a spot here to pull a canoe up and anchor it for the night, or just to stop and eat some lunch, have a little fire, use the restroom, and then keep on going. Although, look how many down trees there are. Beautiful, but a lot of work.